A little bit.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that
Oh
of
my
Arsenal.
god!
The so-called
AKA
GW.
the internet.
What
It was
hell
the
does
internet
that mean?
all along!
Oh shit, the internet.
You've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The kernel probably isn't GW per se.
Oh,
GW
yeah.
was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your
I
own
keep trying to learn how to
nanomachines.
shout this
The
properly,
kernel
but it's
is
when Genji
in part
uses his ult.
your
It's,
own creation,
Ryujin
cobbled
no
together
Ken
from expectations
wo
and
kurai.
experience.
That's crazy.
But
Cool.
it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting
I
to
really
reflect
like the
GW,
inflection he does.
which would
It's like,
explain the kernel's
Ryujin
behavior.
no Ka-
It was all
Kowu
an
kurai.
illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Go back to that, man.
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood. Huh? It's your call.
This
You
is
can drop this if you want.
this is what you call
No.
punk rock video game marathoning.
Let's go.
Yeah, just half-naked men walking through this screen,
Sometimes it happens.
going to the bathroom, then walking past
That
together.
man has eaten no less than fucking 3 Guatemalan insanity peppers to raise money for charity, so...
Yes, he's raised over $300 for that.
They've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Rose!
Rose
Right.
now.
Get a grip.
But Snake.
You were
It's a
literally just
trap.
told that
Since
Campbell
the colonel
doesn't
doesn't
exist and he's a
exist, there's no
fucking
way you can
AI.
take Rose
Why would you
hostage.
fucking believe this?
You're right.
Also
I am
know that
right.
she is not here. She's in New York or
Does
something.
Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
Don't be
Well, I've
weird.
never really met her.
What?
If
Wait,
the
is that
colonel
what-
is something
He said,
that
"Don't
I
be
hardly
weird."
dreamt of, everything I remember about
Kid,
her
you're
could
being
be.
a little
Don't
weird.
jump
You
to conclusions.
probably had sex with your
You and
girlfriend. That
Archon
means
are
she
the
more
ones
than
that say
likely
the colonel
exists.
Never existed.
Raiden.
Is this what
I don't
Oda
know.
was talking
Maybe
about?
those VR missions are supposed to feel real.
That is true.
I've done over 14 VR sex with my girlfriend.
I don't like that idea at all.
This is just like my VR sex.
Don't like that one bit. This is a cool moment. I actually like this one. Devoid of any of the story bullshit going on. Just, you know, two bros in a circular arena fighting a bunch of fucking cybertech ninjas.
You know what I want right now?
Yo, that's anime, son.
You know what I want right now?
What do you want right now?
The screen to go sepia tone and continue to slide out from the right as it starts playing roundabout.
Oh, that's Snake. I probably shouldn't stab Snake. Snake is way better at murdering than I am. I'm just kind of running around like the last kid picked in dodgeball. Pick me, Snake. Pick me. I got hoop dreams.
Started with 9 peppers and we were down to 1.5. So,
Yeah, it's a real fucking slog through those fucking things.
every single one of us.
Oh no, the game's over.
Fishing mailed. Well, at least your fishing got mailed.
That's good.
Canada Post is a bitch though, so that fishing's not gonna make it.
I think we had a problem with Canada Post. I don't know why everyone hates Canada Post. What did you find to me?
If the delivery men go up to your door and throw your package down and say they never got you.
Listen, alright? As someone who literally got fucking trolled by Purelator a couple of weeks ago, I would rather have them throw the package at me than fucking tell me they're in a pissing contest with my building manager and that they're not gonna serve my building because my manager made fun of their driver once.
Or sometimes they'll walk up to your door, put the sticker on their door that says they knocked twice, and walk away as you're trying to rush to your door to open it and scream that they come back.
Murder, 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 murder.
Murder, death, kill.
Murder, murder, murder. Murder, murder, murder.
Yes, Tracer did turn out to be gay, which is awesome. The SJ,
We don't know gay. We know girlfriend. Like, that could be bi. That's, it's a complicated
you're
thing,
allowed
but
to say gay if you're gay.
you know better than I do. This is true.
We're taking queer back. It's one step at a time.
Listen, as a hetero male, I just say, I support you in your decisions.
Apparently the SJWs are losing their shit because lesbians exist. It's a hard truth to swallow. I mean, knowing as many guys as I do not blame women for not wanting them.
Fortune.
It's been a long wait, Solid Snake.
This is a weird fucking suit. You can literally see your nipples.
My sorrows.
You can see everyone's nipples.
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter
That's
how
a
hard
fucking
I
sentence.
try, I can't follow
Oh,
it.
it's that video of the
only
hologram
thing
wife.
we live for
Oh, I've
is
seen that. I don't need to see that again.
That was so good.
No, that's powerfully depressing.
You
So-
can't be serious about firing.
No, I have someone to come home to.
I have someone to come home to. They are happy to see me.
No, you don't. No, you really don't.
But she sits on a virtual couch and eats virtual popcorn while you watch your movie alone.
Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead.
She texts you throughout the day of how much she misses you and you should come home.
Fucking last days of Rome, guys. We're all doomed.
Oh. Oh. I have never seen her, but I imagine that's about as far as that movie went.
I don't really need Hatsune Miku telling me she loves me and that I can order pizza from her from Domino's if I fucking text her while I'm at work and alone and desperately lonely. I don't need that in my life.
Yarya says, let that man dream his dreams.
These are lies.
His dreams are bad and he should get new
His dreams are
ones.
bad and he should feel bad. He needs to fucking wake up. We're all gonna fucking die.
Ugh. Now shit's gone real.
This is a... The Ray battle is actually probably the best Metal Gear battle in any of these games.
Now we're in the real depths of Shin Megami Tensei Devil Saga.
Jack, I've been watching how you fight.
I've only played Persona. I don't know how Shin Megami Tensei works for anything else other than that.
It looks like
It's
you've
basically
remembered
just
the way
more
you used to
dicks.
kill in the old days.
It's basically
I'm
just-
trying to think if there's any good, like, what the Metal Gear fight is in 4. The only Metal Gear fight I can think of in 4 is Metal Gear vs. Metal Gear, which is a different
the
thing.
best Metal Gear fight in the
It came
game.
Okay,
to
yeah,
police
true, totally, but that's a
when
different
Ocelot
thing,
discovered
because,
the
like,
S3
this
data
right
from
here,
GW.
this is Person v Metal Gear, which, like,
This is Person v
Using
Metal
fire
Gears.
to fight
yeah,
fire.
which I think this is the
Creating
best
perfect
Person v
assassin
Metal
to
Gear in this
retire
entire series.
Solid Snake's brother.
What's the... Okay, fine, tell me what's the better one.
S3 stands for Solid
That
Snake
Rex fight
Simulation.
actually kind of fucking sucks.
It's a development program.
Like,
so
it's-
This
it's-
fight fucking sucks. Keep
No,
doing
it
it
doesn't.
until it stops.
This fight's great. This fight, you're literally fighting an army of Metal Gears, and you feel like a fucking empowered monster fucker as you're doing it.
Listen, I can fight a bunch of children, and I don't feel good about myself, but having a one-on-one fight with a decent Metal Gear,
I'm sorry to see you reduced.
you're basically fighting mass-produced Chinese knockoffs of Metal Gear.
Alright, maybe the idea is better with Rex, but the execution is better here. This is a more fun boss fight, as opposed to Rex. Rex is not a fun boss fight. It's maybe like a cooler idea, but this is a more entertaining actual fight.
Before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy.
Sharky saying, semi-related, but I love that video of a man saying, Alexa, I need urgent medical attention, and she says, adding urgent medical attention to your shopping list.
And now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
Fucking love it. This game's also kind of Jet Set Radio.
No more
This is
games,
the most
Jack.
punk Metal Gear.
At least you know. There's no reason.
No, I think this
to
game is
keep
fucking
you
the most
alive.
post-rock Metal Gear.
I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
I feel like I've been laughing a lot more than I did last year. I can't tell if that's because I'm more drunk or we've just been doing funnier shit this year.
Yes.
I don't know.
Or you're fucking losing your mind right now. It's also a possibility.
Bill has both introduced me to Taylor Swift's armpits and has read some Fujinari MLC fanfic on screen.
That was for money.
That was. It didn't make it any less funny.
We'll do anything for money.
It's fundamentally true.
The trick is you shoot him in the fucking knee, and they get all pissed about it, and you shoot him in his fucking face.
Love shooting.
And you make sure you don't get hit by missiles from someone else. That's the real point.
You just have to kill Aros 5E, right?
Yeah.
It says Rose. So stupid. It sounds stupid.
Nope, this is the best Metal Gear fight.
And they just run up its leg, cut off its arms, and then slow motion flies.
Okay, fine. You know what? Revengeance has the best Metal Gear
There
fights.
you go. And it's the first thing you do.
Rules of nature, son.
Rules of nature. Don't lose your way.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think it was this.
Listen, man. Technology ain't perfect. Ow. Ow.
It's non-empathetic shit like that. Just don't get his skills in the feature.
No. That's two.
Where's Rose?
She never existed.
But you had sex with her.
Did you?
You have sex with anything that exists. Can't you just start fighting Rose now? Can't you? Now this whole thing-
Ow.
now this whole thing ends and you kill Rose.
When you kill Rose, what are you talking about?
RO5E, it's the last one you have to fight. Did you not know that?
Listen, I'm just sitting here shooting a fucking giant robot hookman in his kneecaps. It's kind of funny.
You have to know that, right?
It's really limited my entire thing here.
Okay. I think you know that. I think you know that you have to kill RO5.
It depends on the difficulty.
Oh, okay.
It's not just RO5E. There's
BOF1F?
something to the effect of like you have to beat 6 of them when it's on normal. You have to beat like 10 of them on hard. You have to beat like 16 of them on expert. Like it's not just, yo, this is the one you gotta fucking get going. I am.
Yeah.
Is it true? It weirds me out these fucking things bleed also.
Laringan, I think at some point in the future we'll be giving full access to our homes to computers, and they won't have to do much to actually get.
We already do that, don't we?
Yeah, with security systems. My TV is controlled by a robot. I'm saying really the only factor that the computers can deal with is you, and they kill you when they run your house.
Yeah.
My end goal is to basically control my entire house through my phone by setting up various.
I just shot that robot in the dick. Oh god, I'm gonna
I
die.
noticed back both that you did that and that it has a dick. European Extreme. It's not that hard to know here. You take 4 more if you play on European Extreme.
Yeah, this boss isn't that hard actually. You know, like all the tactics for it. It's really not that difficult.
25.
It's just literally like I played this fucking boss once a year, so it still kind of has a little bit of fucking flavor for it.
A little bit of rust to it.
There's still a little bit of fucking zest.
I don't know, it's pretty damn repetitive.
Still the best Metal Gear fight.
We just agreed that Vengeance has the best one.
Still the best solid Metal Gear fight.
Again, I think fucking kicking a ray in the face with a Rex is trumps all.
Still the best person versus Metal Gear fight.
I think this one is better. It's got phases. It's just
You're repetitive.
this one is just repetitive.
You're repetitive.
This one is just repetitive.
You're repetitive. You're a garbage man.
Put the garbage in the ring,
I know what you are, but what am I?
and then I eat the garbage. Why would we want that? Why would anyone want to see somebody eat garbage? 3 hops, abs drawn on their chests.
What day is it? Where am I? Oh.
Take the garbage and throw it in the furnace. And then the smoke goes up in the air and it makes stars.
Sweet smoky flavor.
I don't know enough about science to know if that's true.
So you decided to show us.
Oh, but don't do this. They'll know.
You know the
I'll hold them
concept
off.
of
Give you
Deus
time
Ex
to get away.
Machina?
What about
Yep.
you?
God in the machine. God comes down and just says, yeah, everything's fine now. You're all good.
This is suicide.
Oh, was it be the Deus Ex here?
They're
Wait.
transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots.
Chat
If
just
you
reminded
die-
me, you're wrong.
My
About what?
child
Sahelanthropus.
dies. You understand?
The child.
Alright, you know what? Okay, fuck, you're right, true. Sahelanthropus is a really fun fucking Metal Gear first person fight. I stand corrected.
And you have so many options.
Yeah, that's a fun fight.
No, not just
Actually,
comrades.
even,
family.
are we considering,
No.
I know I'm going to hell.
I was just gonna
But
say,
at
are we
least my
considering
child-
Ray a Metal Gear, but alright.
Your attitude.
You're gonna seeds of,
Fucking cut you off the past there. No, you're wrong. It'll be
Sega Hot. Not Sega Hot in Metal Gear?
It's not a Metal Gear. And it's also not as much fun of a fight as this one.
Oh, it's a smaller ass. It's got a chase sequence.
No.
It's got a,
No.
It's got an arena.
No.
It's got phases. Now you're just watching Doc Ock choke a Russian woman.
That's my fetish. How'd you know?
Spinning. That's actually one of my favorite turns in any video
Like the
game.
RCP-90?
Yeah. In any video game, that's always my favorite.
You have to.
Pop.
Oh no! Hey, Electro.
What's up, Electro? We're still here.
Back just in time for the end of MGS2.
Slowly dying.
The only problem with
Enjoy the show,
Sahelanthropus and
Jack.
bringing in a tank is that once that metal
Let's
arcade
pick up
kicks
where
in,
we
you're
left
pretty much
off.
fucked.
Yeah, vehicles have some success, but like you have to be really good at using vehicles to have any success against Sahelanthropus.
But Sahelanthropus has so many points of articulation to play.
It's a fucking Gundam.
Control.
It is. It's the most animated Metal Gear. Is it called Metal Gear Sahelanthropus? Or is it just called Sahelanthropus?
I swear they say Metal Gear. Byakuya.
That game has the best words to say. Sahelanthropus Wolbachia Denis.
Throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
Patriots, the lolly lily low.
What have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal system control is going
Let's admit it. Drebin is the best Metal Gear.
It is kind of cool that, like, in this game, they're talking about neural networks, like, fucking 13 years before anyone else fucking knew what that even meant.
Arsenal gear is hacking into the cloud.
Anyone who wasn't, like, a fucking research computer scientist.
Metal Gear is thick pipes.
That president fucking lives.
Is there lore on his tentacles?
He's got tentacles built to fucking shoot missiles.
With rocket propulsion?
That's about as much lore as I need. Call it flimsy lore, but that's still lore in my books.
I do kind of like their positioning, how they like curl behind him from his chest. Do you think he's flexing his chest?
You're asking a lot of questions there.
Like Terry Crews?
Damn the Patriots!
The lolly lady.
Well, whatever it was, I think it was made by the U.S. Army.
Is that what it says on it?
Just fucking bold notes, yeah.
Made in the USA.
You still have some use.
Of all of the things in MGS2, Solidus shouting stupid machines speaks to me so much. Oh yeah, Sahelanthropus also has a dick-mounted flamethrower.
So does Rex.
So
No, wait, Rex.
Bring him in.
No, so does Peace Walker.
yeah, Peace Walker has a dick-mounted, and it stands up on its two hind legs so that it can walk over you and pee on you.
And Rex has like a fucking laser dick launcher.
They
shooter.
all have dicks. They're very Evangelion.
The Git controller turned off on me again because I wasn't playing enough.
That's a problem.
Is it?
Should get that checked out.
Should I?
You know, if they just let Solidus destroy the Patriots, they could have saved themselves a lot of the MGS4 trouble. In hindsight, killing
Are
him
you
was not a
awake yet,
sound
Jack?
strat. Solidus did nothing wrong.
The Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I
Look,
underestimated.
that's how Ocelot just stands. This is his resting state.
He's very tired.
Just fucking not moving an inch. His arms aren't moving.
I wish he was in
He's just-
T-pose, to be honest.
He's just fucking cold and angry. Oh wait, no, I'm being choked to death.
So long, messenger boy. Wow, how are you You're doing so... Oh, yeah, you're supposed to fail this part.
No, you're not supposed to fail this one. This one just really sucks. It's just really difficult.
What do you hope to hear? He
Uh,
doesn't know anything.
Oh!
It's not
Huma
him I want the answers from.
giving out why Metal Gear Solid 2 is the best one. Here we go.
It's the best Metal Gear game.
Here we go.
What do you mean?
Metal Gear Solid 2 is the best Metal
That's
Gear
not your
because
business.
at this point, Kojima wasn't beholden
really?
to any story. I mean,
It
the
so
entire
happens I
story
have
is
some
about how
business of my
stupid it
own
is
to attend
to
to.
make a sequel
Planning
video
to
game.
hijack
And the
Arsenal?
lore is completely absurd.
Yup.
But past this
You were
point,
going to
everything
screw me
Kojima
over,
wrote was
weren't you?
beholden to an already established
Who
story.
told?
Metal Gear
Ocelot?
Solid 2's story is completely
Not exactly.
negligible because it's
I
just
was
a
the one who
real-life
used
VR
Ocelot to
mission.
suggest the idea to you in the first place.
I totally agree with that, yeah.
I was planning to give you
I
Arsenal
think the
to
story
begin
is the best story because it's the
Why
fucking
the
most just like
uncharacteristic generosity?
throw your arms in the fucking air and go whatever story. I love that.
Arsenal is
I
far
literally
from
have
unbreakable. It needs
you
other
on
Metal
camera
Gears as guards,
saying
a
that
huge
Metal Gear
payload
Solid
of
is
warheads,
dead.
and
Metal Gear
full
Solid
air,
2 story is
sea, and
just
land
like,
support to
whatever,
function
fucking
efficiently.
Kojima!
Against the large attack
Oh,
force
God!
support, Arsenal
And then
is nothing
fucking,
more than a
like,
gigantic coffin.
Rose comes
Seizing
back,
Arsenal
because why
gear
not?
was never
Fucking
the
Kojima.
real objective.
Turns out it was all robots.
Nothing mattered because it was all just AI.
Metal Gear Solid 2, the call was coming from inside the house.
Yeah. But, do you
They
remember
were
what
planning
tomorrow
to
is?
extend their control to digital
something about King
information
Kong?
flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW.
I sent out an APB to everyone within the team that, hey, I'm probably going to be beating this game in an hour.
black man on the top
And
floor that
once
come
you
to
knew
kill
who
King
they
Kong.
were, you would cross out their names one by
These
one.
things happen.
While we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very
The problem with
good.
MGS4 is that
You were
it
using us all
retconned
along.
everything that
Were you
made
any
MGS2
different?
truly
But
great.
your plans hit a
Oh yeah,
snag with
retconned
GW
all
destroyed,
the
hasn't
bullshit.
No, there is another way.
it? Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
Solidus just didn't want the arsenal gear.
It will damage their power source.
Didn't he want to fucking like blow
The
up like
mindless
all the
masses
tech
that
in
they
New York
control.
and make it their own fucking
First
fiefdom?
things
Wasn't that the
first.
plan?
Just want to Mad Max that
Of
shit?
course.
Yeah, a little bit.
That was what you wanted. I won't stop you.
I mean,
Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite
I'd
a
like-
Blow up the biggest fucking financial hub in the world and you turn it into fucking the Division? Sure, why not?
man, it's such an iconic snake look. It's from Twin
What
Snakes.
exactly do you find so funny?
It's from Metal Gear Solid.
Charades usually
Still an
are
iconic
humorous.
snake look. What? Why you give me
I
the
wouldn't
eyes?
have minded
That's my
watching some
iconic
more,
snake look.
But
Oh,
we're
okay.
running a little short on time.
Metal Gear.
What are you talking about?
You noob.
Bakia.
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise.
See, that's why I would have
by
wanted
us.
David Hayter in MGS5, just to have him
Exercise.
say those words
The
in a
S3
questioning
plan was
manner.
conceived as a means to reduce soldiers
Talker's
on
like,
par
"We
with
are
Solid
the
Snake. That's what I told
Do you remember that part in the Metal Gear game where they finally explained what everything was what was all actually happening at the same time?
Revolver
Until
Ocelot.
like 30 minutes later in the same cutscene they explained that was actually all fucking fake and this was the actual idea that was going on at the same time. Do you remember that? Remember that point? I've literally beaten this game except for the last boss, but you know what? I'm not gonna fucking do anything for the next hour.
Creation of Shadow Moses.
What?
We're going to take this for Shadow
Ames and the
Moses.
president's deaths. The ninja.
Since Box Boy is not available,
A
I gotta
computer virus
post
that
some,
mimics Fox
some
Die.
dank shit posts.
I mean, you don't have
Did you
to.
really think they were all a coincidence? Ames
Why is this, Metal Gear not called Metal Gear Solid 2? Following the canon of
Because it's not 7 times stronger than Metal Gear Solid.
following the canon of Snake's Revenge, this should be called Metal Gear Solid 2.
But Metal Gear Solid is
As for the
not 7
president,
times weaker than Metal
Although
Gear Solid
Johnson
2.
realized what was going
I
on,
don't know. I sure
he played out his
destroyed
own
that Ray
part.
last year.
As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Fox Die.
Yeah, we got about an hour left.
It was also designed to eliminate every scrap
an hour left.
of information regarding
One out
the
of a
Patriots
270
and
times that we say that. It's got to be right.
Your plan was validated
about an hour
even
left.
before execution, Solidus.
Kojima's greatest fourth wall
That man
achievement
was a different story.
was the
He's one of
six-axis
our
boob
own
jiggle
people.
and creating
A
quiet to
sort of
inspire truly
examiner
great
we hired to
cosplay.
test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise
Kojima has
proper.
been on record saying that
We had
he
to
created
arrange for Stillman's
quiet
presence to coax the maniac
because he wanted to see
into
people
agreeing.
cosplayer.
If the boys
Fuck's
had allowed
sake.
the big shell to be destroyed, this
cool.
exercise would have ended there.
Which is sad because
The project
Quiet's
has
coolest
no room for
costume is
failures.
Sniper Wolf.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Even her
Given the right
Skulls unit, is,
situation,
or
the
her
right
XOF
story,
unit is pretty
anyone
dope.
can be shaped into Snake.
Her costume from just the beginning of that game.
Even rookies can fight like men of experience.
You're just doing everything Snake done already.
An instant creation of genius.
You killed a fat
And
man.
this
You
training
killed a
curve
man with a
will provide
James
more than
gun.
enough data to
You sound like an
formulate
angry
such a
pack-a-day
program.
smoker.
Yeah, so does Ocelot.
You, Dead Cell, Olga.
Sound-
You're
Ocelot
all
sounds like
nothing
your
but
old Jewish
pawns
grandmother.
placed to create the perfect simulation.
Yeah, basically.
We had to make the most
Solidus.
unique pawn. The one that
You
was
and
just
the
like
boy
Snake.
was selected because
He
your
said you'd
relationship
marry a doctor
was
boy.
between Snake and Big Boss.
Why don't you settle down with
Fortune,
Otacon?
you
He
and the
seems
rest
like
of
a
Dead
good
Cell
boy.
stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in
trouble.
Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about
Somebody needs to get in
purified
touch
hydrogen
with Hayter to
bombs
see if
is
he'll
just the tip of
Do a
the
mod for
iceberg.
MGS5 to re-record
project
Big
was
Boss's
already
dialogue.
underway.
They've actually asked him a
That
bunch of
tanker,
times and he says,
along with
hell
your
will
old
fucking
man,
freeze
too.
over before I do that.
So does he hate Konami or Kojima?
Yes.
Because like if Kojima asked him to be in Death Stranding, would he do it?
6 months ago was an act of the Patriots.
I mean, he totally would, because at the end of the day, he's a fucking person who works, and that's a good fucking paycheck.
Or alternatively, if Konami asked him to be in Survive, would he do it?
Do you remember my last answer?
Orchestrated?
I mean,
Do I have to say it again?
Except
if
for the
someone gave
appearance
him
of the
money to do
real
a mod for
soldiers.
MGS4, would he do it?
But it would have to be a fucking actual to scale fucking thing, and I don't think anyone in the fucking insane grognard indie scene's gonna fucking pay that fucking price. Oh god, Fortune got shot.
You never call your ocelot anymore.
God damn it.
6 calls a year, more than enough to make your mother happy.
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't
You
give
like that one?
Oh, you fuck. That might be your best fucking shot of the fucking week right there. You fucking wasted your best fucking joke at fucking 6:30 in the morning to one person who was half asleep. I hope you're fucking happy.
I am. I'm very happy.
It wasn't magic or some new age mumbo jumbo. It certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
It's okay, 56 people heard me do it.
56. God damn.
You were being
Yeah,
shielded
welcome
by
to
the
the late period.
electromagnetic
Welcome to the late
weapons
cast.
technology
Early cast.
that
Welcome
the
to the early
Patriots
cast.
developed.
Transitioning into the early cast soon.
Your dead cell comrades loved
No, 6
your
o'clock is the
father
early
and
cast.
husband.
Hey, Chris UK's back.
We
What's up,
needed
Chris
a
UK?
pathetic wretch like you
How's it going,
to
buddy?
keep
Oh,
them
Box
focused.
Boy's also back.
Oh, fuck.
Says best jokes
You've
are
been
Jew
up and all
jokes.
along, just like Olga.
That's our moderator. One of our
Handing it up
moderators.
as the
Yeah,
tragic hero,
when's Maz Top
thanks
back?
to the script that the
I love
Patriots
Box
wrote
Boy.
for you.
Box Boy's great.
Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your
He
own
gives us that
misfortune.
quality
You
porn.
couldn't get enough of the drama.
That stuff we crave in our 6 to 7 day long marathon.
Gives us that fucking juicy shit. I fucking hate the fact that I still have like an hour and a half left in this game, and I only have one fucking boss battle to fight.
It's a dope ass boss battle though.
It's pretty okay.
Apparently it's 4 a.m. in Box Boy world.
Now
I don't know if you're
remember,
getting up or still
your
up, but that's
heart's on
impressive.
the right.
Box Boy, you Alaska or Hawaii?
Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out.
I turned off your luck.
This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural.
There's no
Only
such thing as
cutting-edge
miracles and
technology.
supernatural, but wait.
Okay, that's actually bullshit, because literally, usually half of the things in this game, all the series, is explained by fucking magic.
Yeah, but wait a second. In a Smash Bros game, such things as miracles.
We've agreed we've agreed that psychic powers exist in this world. On numerous occasions.
Those are nanomachines.
No, they're not!
Those are nanomachines, though.
No, they're not.
Looks like you like to play Castlevania. My nanomachines. They talk to your nanomachines. It's fair.
It's like
It's a natural response to hanging out with me for an extended period of time.
it's at least let's say it's at least partially out of love.
All I have to do is retrieve Arsenal
There's no such thing as vampires.
and
It's a
clean
stupid
up
thing
the
made up to
refuse
scare
from the
kids.
exercise.
Just try.
As much as I love that image, you're a fucking dude with 2 fucking swords, and that's a giant fucking mech.
Why is... Why... With a little face shield on.
Guard his mouth.
I guess. What about the rest of his head?
That's fine. Not important.
How's this then?
This is the best Metal Gear fight. And you're not even watching it. An old ex-president with dual katana and Doc Ock arms fighting a Metal Gear Ray.
Hashtag magical realism.
Fortune! You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out.
Take your reward. It's all
Why
the
did he
Halo
say
Ray
messenger
has.
boy? Did he just say?
He ever does.
Somebody. Call somebody something boy. A little car boy.
Everybody down!
Some matter right there.
This is some anime shit.
This has all been some anime shit.
She needs to be charging up her spirit bomb right now.
Did you guys ever figure out what Solid Snake's stand would be?
I said it would be a handkerchief.
That was Doc Crocs.
Point of view of science.
Is Lady Luck.
His stand was fucking ridiculous.
I think Solid Snake's stand should be called Kids in America, since he's the shitty kids. He's part of the
Terrible Babies Project.
Terrible Babies Project. As for what it does, I imagine it's a group of huskies.
Kind of want to get a tattoo that says the Terrible Babies Project.
I still think we should make a T-shirt that on the back has all the list of like the shit kids, terrible babies, les enfants terribles, etc., etc., and then the front just says, "What if I'm a spy?"
I really just want a shirt that just says "What if I'm a spy" on it. That's all I fucking want. That's all I've realized I want from this entire week. Is a shirt that says "What if I'm a spy."
Try this instead.
Oh, he calls Raiden Carrier Boy after he shoots the president.
Sure, cool, all right.
No!
Until he realizes that his arm is controlling him through the spirit nanomachines of his dead boss.
No, my hypnosis works too good.
No, the plot devices, they're too strong!
Oh, I didn't see the Deus Ex Machina coming.
I like the scene, though.
The monobipedal Metal Gear Ray.
Ray stands up all big and bad, and then...
Brothers!
Brothers!
Brothers.
Liquid!
Liquid. Liquid.
You have to say it in one syllable.
Liquid.
I've been waiting for this!
Is that the voice
It
of
can't
Liquid?
be!
Yeah, it actually is.
Jeez.
I've been inside this arm all
Box
along,
Boy says he'll
waiting
set
for
up
the
our
right
red
time
bubble
to
if we want
awaken.
t-shirts.
Not a bad idea.
I was thinking if we did set up a red bubble, we would do the thing where
sleeper in the arm of a
we would
Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
take enough
Exactly.
funds to
I was
just
controlling
pay
him.
for the account and the distribution, and then any extra funds would go
Snake,
to
it was
Child's
I
Play.
that leaked information about Arsenal
That'd
to
be
your
pretty good. I'd be
partner
cool with that.
and got you
Because then
out
we don't
here.
have to worry about
What?
being
You're
out of
the only
pocket
one that
to
can free me.
distribute
After
these,
all-
and some money goes to Child's Play. I don't know who
I'm
Cam
off to
Clark
bury
is.
the Patriots for good.
You know where they are?
How does that ring a bell?
I don't know. Box
Why
Boy
do you
says
think
it's
I
Cam
chose
Clark.
Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you.
Fuck the laptop. Don't even need it.
Only one
Fucking
snake
machines.
and one big boss.
In New Zealand. Box Boy's in New Zealand. Oh, I didn't scroll down.
Time to say goodbye.
Oh, Born in America. That's a better stand
Damn.
for Solid Snake. I think it would still be a decent customize, but I just don't know what they would do.
Like surfing. It's a good way to go.
Thanks, Liquid. Okay. So, I know
Liquid. Stop this thing.
we excuse a lot of things in the
you
Metal Gear
coming?
Solid universe.
We sure do.
How'd Snake get to New York?
Swims.
Grab on the tail?
No, he swims. He's a good swimmer. He swam off that tanker. He's got some fucking swimming ability.
Oh, apparently Redbubble takes 70%. You get 30% to spend on whatever you want. No running cost whatsoever. That's pretty dope.
That ain't bad.
So we just gave all of the 30% to RedTube. Child's Play.
Apparently, if I'm remembering correctly, and I might not remember correctly because I'm tired as fuck and kind of drunk, I remember being told that this cutscene used to be longer originally, but they had to cut part of it because
It was after 9/11.
because it was like not just after 9/11, but it was like 2 weeks after 9/11.
Yeah, because look at it. Now we're just in New York.
Yeah.
On Federal Loop. Yeah, we're supposed to be like crashing through the city, knocking down towers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Apparently Boxboy is just gonna throw together some shirt concepts.
But what if I'm a spy?
What if I'm a spy?
What if I'm a spy?
I'm a spy. I just want a shirt that at some point says "shit kids" on it. Terrible babies.
I just want a shirt that says the Terrible Babies Project.
Terrible babies, shit kids.
What are you laughing at?
Les enfants terribles. We little fuckers, I think, was another good one.
We little fucks. See, I can't wear that shirt in public, though.
Oh, I'll wear it. I live in Vancouver. It'll be fine.
I bought a shirt off the Giant Bomb Crew like a couple years back that just says China don't care, and I can't wear that shirt in Vancouver anymore because it's basically a fucking political statement.
That's awesome.
We were going to declare another
New Mahuma, I doubt it's available somewhere. I feel like once 9/11 hit, Konami probably burned that extended video.
I was actually wondering that, like, it's probably like deep in the fucking server bowels of Konami there is that extended video somewhere.
Could have been born.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities.
Is the cutscene
The
with
founding principles of
Fucking
this
Solidus is the biggest libertarian.
country. Everything
Sorry, what?
that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship.
Is the cutscene with Arsenal gear crashing into Manhattan in subsistence?
We're
Nope.
all born with an expiration
Nicked.
date.
9.
No
Niet.
one lasts forever.
Yeah, I have a feeling that that would be a
Life
very
is
difficult
nothing but a grace
video to get a
period
handle.
for
They
turning
probably
the
don't
best
have that
functioning
anywhere,
material
actually.
Into the next
Yeah.
generation.
Apparently,
data of life
I
is
think in the
transferred
document
from
of
parent
Metal
to
Gear
child.
Solid 2, you can see assets, but that's about
That's
it.
how it works. But we have no heirs, no legacy.
Why am I looking
We
at fucking
brothers are
water
called
right now?
Les enfants terribles.
Terrible babies.
Cloned from our
Because
father, with the ability to
we all
reproduce
disappear.
conveniently
Like
engineered out.
Tears in
What
that
is
water
our
you're
legacy
looking
if
at.
we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our
looking at
existence,
water.
a mark of some sort.
Listen, cutscenes are hard. FMV
The
is
torch is
easy.
passed on from parent to child.
Do they say in Rising what
It
happens to
extends
Snake?
beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well.
Solid Snake?
Yeah.
He's dead.
But like he doesn't die at the end of 4.
I
All
know.
I want
They
is
basically
to
just
be
say like, yeah, you got a
remembered
couple months left,
by
go have
other
fun.
people,
Enjoy
by
yourself.
history.
And in Metal Gear Solid
The
5,
Patriots are trying to
they
protect their
say
power,
2014,
their own interests,
Snake
by
disappears,
controlling
and
the
then they
digital
have
flow
a
of
gap. And there's,
information.
there's
I
no
want
year
my
associated
memory,
with it. It just
my
says,
existence to remain,
Solid Snake dies.
unlike an intron of history.
Well, I mean, we're all
I
gonna
will be
die.
remembered
So
as
they
an
could potentially
exile.
shove a game in
That
there
will be my legacy, my mark in
to have him
history.
die.
But the Patriots would deny
But
us
yeah,
even
he's
that.
definitely dead by 2018.
I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the sons
right.
of liberty.
There you go.
Apparently people can't hear me.
It helps if you have your mouth in front of the microphone. Generally makes talking a little bit better.
The problem with that is,
Right now, you
God, this
receiving-
fucking Kodak
We're
scene.
still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer
oh
in the
right, he's
crucible of
just
the
a
White
GW.
House. It's not unlike the way life started in the ocean.
Forgot about that.
4 billion years ago.
The White House was our primordial.
Also, everyone
seat,
keeps saying my hair's
base of
blue.
Evolution.
I don't know if it looks blue on camera.
Yeah, it might a little bit. It's
We
pretty
are the
green
very
though.
It is
discipline
pretty
and
green.
morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as
Foxboy
this
says, I
nation
like to think that
exists,
Solid Snake
so will we.
lived to see Sonny
Cut the crap.
graduate from college
If
in
you're immortal,
2016.
why would you take away individual freedoms and set
Maybe.
the net?
Sitting in the audience as she throws her little cap.
Don't be
Just a
silly.
fucking weird looking
Don't
old
you know
man
that our
smoking in the
plans have
back
your
row.
interests, not ours in mind.
What?
They should set him.
Jack,
They should make a Metal Gear Solid
Like a
dating
good
sim
boy.
set in that
The
time.
mapping of the
Yeah,
human
now that,
genome was completed early
GW's
this
been
century.
defeated, all
As a
the
result,
Metal Gears are
evolutionary
destroyed.
log of the human race lay
Solid
open
Snake
to
just
us.
starts dating
We
again.
started with
Yeah,
genetic
sure.
engineering.
He's a silver
and
fox.
In the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But he's like
But there are things
like
not
a
covered by genetic
cancer-riddled,
What do you mean?
curly old man outside of his.
information.
Silver
Culture, history.
fox.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed
Apparently in the
on?
book, he dies
Should
a
that
couple months
information
after
be left at the
MGS4.
mercy of nature?
Oh, right there with the
We've always
novelization for
kept
that. Yeah, that makes
records of
sense.
our lives.
Yeah.
Through words, pictures, symbols.
Is that shit
from
canon though? I'm
tablets
pretty sure
to
it's
books.
not.
I don't
Not
know.
all the
What is
information
canon?
inherited by later
What is
generations.
canon?
A
I'm a
small
cannon.
percentage of
I'll
the
fucking
whole
shoot
was
you.
selected
I'm
and
tired. I'm so
processed,
tired.
What is
then
canon but
passed on.
a
Miserable pile of secrets.
Yeah.
That's what history is, Jack.
Oh, that's apt too.
Trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness.
I really have to
Never
pee. I've had to pee for a while now.
always
Go pee.
accessible.
I'll entertain the
Rumors
chat
about
with my
petty
fucking
issues, misinterpretations,
trenchant knowledge
slander.
of what's going on here.
Can I not turn the gain on this
preserved
up?
in an unfiltered state.
Leave those as is. Like they're good as is. If we turn the gain up and we start playing with the audio, like when we start getting louder, it's gonna fucking spike and peak. And I'd rather.
I don't think I can get
Are
much
you
louder
telling
than
me
I
it's
am now.
not?
You
You're
don't
being
think that?
silly.
Fucking fix the
What we
microphone.
propose to do is not
What?
to control
And
content,
fucking talk to the
but
microphone.
create
Talk in front of the
context.
Well, now,
Create context.
The digital society.
That's
urges
not the way you're
human
supposed to have that
thought
microphone
and
fucking held,
selectively
for the record.
rewards development of convenient
It's not a
half-truths.
fucking fatty lav
Just
mic
look
that
at the
you can just
strange
have positioned under your
juxtapositions of
chin.
morality around
but
you.
if I do
Billions
this, it's
spent on
completely
new
covering my
weapons in
face and it
order
looks
to
stupid.
humanely murder
Life goes
other
on.
humans.
Life finds a way,
Rights
dog.
of
I don't know what to tell
criminals are
you.
given more respect than the
I think if
privacy
we
of their
raise the
victims.
gain, it'd be better. 'cause
Although
then
there
we
are
can pick
people
up a
suffering
larger
in
area.
poverty,
No,
huge
that causes other
donations are made
problems.
to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
Been thinking about this game a lot in the
But
last
it's
fucking
obvious
year.
from the start that only a
This
few
weird-
can succeed.
You exercise
Too
your
much
right to
information
freedom,
type stuff.
and this is the result.
Like, I mean, it's the most
All
heavy-handed
to avoid
nonsense in the
conflict
world,
and
but
protect each other from hurt.
it's been a weird year, guys.
Truths spun by different
This game kind of
forces
fucking hits the
continue
weirdness
to
on the head a
churn
little
and
bit.
accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum.
Yep.
They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
Yep.
Different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Yep.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the
Yup.
way the world ends. Not with a bang.
This game is fucking prescient.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
think you're qualified to
It's
decide what's
talking some fucking
necessary
real
and not?
yang about fucking 2016 without really knowing
Who
it.
else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce?
Is it
retrieve
talking about
valuable
memes,
truths,
getting people
and
elected?
even
Kind of?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to
That's
believe
true. We
and
never
what
had
to pass
context for
on.
the election.
But is that even your own idea?
Also,
Or
looking at
something
the
Snake
game
told you.
audio, it's getting a lot higher than any other game has ever
Competence
gotten.
right there. You lack the
Usually it stays within like
qualifications to exercise
1/4
free will.
of that
That's
bar,
not
and it's all the
true.
way up to a
I
half.
have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
Hey guys in the chat, if the game audio is kind of crowding out our audio, if we're coming in quiet, let us know, and we'll try to do it. We can fix that, essentially.
That's the easiest thing to fix, because we can visually see how loud it is.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed out of the logic
Is this the best
that
Metal
would
Gear?
endow
This
you
is
with
kind of
some
like
sense of strength
This is the best Metal Gear.
This one is
Would you prefer that someone else tell
unique,
you?
but I don't think that necessarily means it's the best Metal Gear.
No, it's the best Metal Gear.
If it's nothing, if it has nothing to do with the paradigm of Metal Gear, can it be considered the best Metal Gear?
Yep.
What happened?
Because it is.
Do you feel lost?
But
Why
like,
not try a bit of soul
Because
searching?
it could just be,
Don't think
it could
you'll
be any
find
other
anything
game
bad.
without the Metal Gear tied to it.
That
Oh, but it's the best Metal
you
Gear.
yourself fashion. Every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the
Also,
blame on
apparently,
something
I'm
else.
only coming into
It's
the right
not
ear
my
headphone.
fault. It's not your fault.
Something weird's happening to that microphone.
You
Someone
simply
turn this
resort
to
looking
mono
for
somehow?
another,
Can you see if
more
it's plugged in
convenient
properly?
truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Tape the plug.
Leaving
I did.
behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
Tell you what, if you're gonna
You
fiddle with the
don't
microphone,
deserve to be
turn it off
free.
on the mixer
We're not the
first.
ones smothering the
It's channel
world.
2.
You are.
The individual is supposed to
Yes.
be weak, but far from
We labeled them
powerless.
for a reason.
A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted
I say
and
take the
what
tape
needs
off
to
and
be
just make
done
sure that
for
it's still coming in
goal.
properly.
All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We
This
rule
cutscene has
an
been going on
entire
for
nation.
fucking ever.
Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the
What you doing over there, Kelly?
not you.
Trying to find headphones to use. I'm just gonna use these headphones wherever they are.
Yeah, alright, fine. See how the audio's coming
What
in.
you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard the president.
That'll probably help.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances.
Oh wow, this game's
It
real
was an
staticky.
optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity.
In that,
If the bomb could trigger,
Colonel
control,
Campbell just
and
sounds real
solve this,
staticky.
Colonel
He's a
Campbell
robot.
sounds like he's coming through a fucking, like, oscillator. Yeah.
We have our proof.
How's that audio taste?
Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them?
Sounds better now.
It was because you
Alright.
were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay
Let me know if
for
that
it
sounds
daily.
better. To me, it sounds pretty
You
good.
turn your back on everything you
I'm
don't
coming
like.
into on the left
Do
channel now,
whatever you
which is a
like. See only the things
100%
you like,
improvement.
and for yourself alone.
My PS3 controller turned off again.
yeah.
Rose can
Well,
attest
don't
to
worry,
that.
you don't have to play
You
anymore.
refused to see me for
So
what
I
was.
gotta play a little bit
I
more.
lied to you, but I wanted to
no.
be
I got
kind.
that
You
one thing to
pretended
do.
to be understanding, to be a gentleman.
Look for
you
Vamp.
never made a conscious
Yep,
attempt to
I gotta turn it on so I can look for
resolve
Vamp for that
the
cutscene
only
at the
time
end.
you
You're
did
right.
was when I gave
Yeah,
you
yeah,
no
I fixed
choice
the
but to
thing.
do so.
I was
Too
just
bad
trying
all
not
of the
to.
audio up
What?
to that point is now
Trying
going to
not
be
to
really
hurt
quiet,
me?
and we'll have to
Dear,
be
the
fiddled
one you were
with.
trying not to hurt
That's
was
not
yourself.
all of it.
Avoiding the truth
Just
under
this
the guise
channel,
of
and that's where I got
kindness
all
is
my
that you
good
did.
jokes through.
It occurred
I
to you
feel
to
like
do
that audio
nothing but look
was-
out for yourself. Even if you claim
been alright
it
for
was
most of it.
my
I think
sake,
I
that
think someone might have
feeling
like
was
hit the
nowhere
cord
to
or
be
something. I'm
seen.
not quite sure.
In the
But
end,
But all my good
Everything
jokes
was for
during
your
the night
sake.
shift.
I was never part of the picture.
Yeah, okay.
Also, Bill used this to read Futanari MLC fanfic.
People seem to have heard it. I'm sure it's fine.
We had to say Futa MLC fanfic.
We remain a punk rock podcast. We'll be okay.
That's true. Plus, we could probably just change the entire audio to mono. And it'll shove the right channel into the left channel.
But not anymore.
Force them together. Yeah.
As God intended.
There's only one audio.
Yaria, I actually just pulled out the plug and plugged it back in.
If in doubt, it's really the best strategy.
It's the IT strategy.
It's IT 101 and 201.
Is that just 2 tacos?
I think that's enough talk.
Maybe.
It's time for the final exercise. Right. Take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what
the fuck is going on? Is he just telling you that the entire...
The internet's destroying the planet because people have too much information, and too much information is a bad thing because people are too stupid, which is kind of improved these days. So, you need to make sure that, people who want to destroy the internet, aka the anarcho-capitalist libertarians, or the Ayn Randians, get fucking stabbed in the throat. So you gotta go stab the leader of the fucking, the anarcho-capitalists in the throat with your sword, and to make sure that the AIs can continue ruling the world and not having information go to the real people. What's so confusing about that?
So, Jack the Ripper.
Fox boiling
will it
2
be
tacos.
Solidus, the Patriot's creation?
Thanks, Box Boy.
Thanks for the 2 tacos.
Glad you're on my side.
I'm real worried that no one else is going to show up in the next couple hours.
Mike sent a text saying he should be on his way soon. I let everyone know that this game will be done in less than an hour.
Did he send a text?
He sent a text back saying, "Oh fuck, really?"
I've been doing a little pre-research on what I need to do next, and I have an MLG strat queued up. Does it burn through the entire game?
I don't think I believe him. I also made the fucking horrible call of saying I will hang out with him until someone relieves me of my role. So you can go to bed after this. Once Mike gets you, you can go to bed.
Yay!
By the way, Jack.
Is it time to beg for money again?
Not yet. Another 46 minutes. No, 36 minutes.
7:24.
It's 7:24.
Damn.
We're coming out of the night shift. So if there's anything real raunchy and blue you want to talk about before...
Yeah, if you guys want to donate money in the next 30 minutes, we'll start reading out some real fucking weird dank shit. We got 30 minutes though.
Yeah,
after that we gotta start pretending we're normal human beings again.
You got any more sick fanfic for us to read?
30 minutes.
We'll do it.
We'll read weird shit for $10. That's how we do this. It's all for child's play.
When I say that Bill read a Futa MLC fanfic, that's not just some weird analogy.
He read some weird shit. Stuff I wasn't quite prepared for, to be honest with you.
Do you think that he meant to do that?
Absolutely.
Or do you think that was just a really lucky throw and then he claimed it?
No. That right there was basically a sexual fucking movement.
He was releasing him from his bonds. That's a real Dom move right there. Hey, do you think he's part of the U.S. Army?
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
The information is being carried by the nano.
Do you think he played college football?
Absolutely.
Do you think he went to college?
For 3 months.
Yeah, the 3 months that it took him to get through college.
Yeah, after he was out of the incubator.
And then he was out of his peak. Foxboy just said heavy balls.
Good point.
Do you think his chest, abs, biceps, ass, and balls are swollen?
Ass, titties, ass and titties. Ow, fuck.
Bubble butt. Bubble butt.
Bubble butt. Shit.
This is pretty anime.
This is surprisingly anime.
This is both anime and also Marvel. Is Venom dead by this point?
Yeah, Venom dies at Outer Heaven.
Right.
At least ostensibly. Like, no one ever dies in anime, but he's supposed to be dead.
You Zendatsu?
I am Zendatsuing.
Rules of nature!
Rules of nature! Oh, that's a problem.
With the life on the line. The line!
Ow.
Yeah, ass feast. I mean, I both do and do not want a t-shirt that just says ass feast on it.
I wouldn't wear it, but I would be glad it existed.
Or something along the lines of, like, Huey was a good boy and his mummy fed him well.
I wouldn't wear it, but I'd be glad it existed.
Nice dodge. Sick frames there.
Yep. All with them iframes. I gotta stop getting set on fire. That's my next hot MLG strat.
Good tell, good tell. Goes for that tech grab. Or tech throw.
Goes for that tech fall off the building.
Yep.
Which is a strong strat because then he jumps up and jumps back down.
Cool. Ow. Big Boss is still alive at the end of 4, but I think Naked Snake is technically Venom. So Venom is dead. Big Boss is still alive. He's alive until he dies of Fox die.
Big Boss can't die. Big Boss is he's an idea. He's a meme. Kick me. Kick me harder, Snake.
Is he a meme like Revolver Ocelot?
Yeah, basically. Oh god, he's off the books.
He's taken off of his compressors. No, what is it called when you go overdrive?
Oh, what do I gotta say?
Nothing.
No. This is just how long it takes to fucking load the codecs on the fucking HD version.
This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, you are. We're nothing but mere weapons. No
He has no
different than
eyes.
fighter jets or tanks.
She's fake.
What the?
Oh no, they are.
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model
See?
is
No
Ray.
eyes.
Both of these are the same.
Is this
as the
all just an
code
illusion?
used by the U.S. Armed
What if I'm a spy?
Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S.
Oh,
Armed
wait,
Forces
is Naked
used for
Snake
the
Big
Japanese
Boss?
Fighter Raiden?
Oh yeah, because in Ground Zeroes he's referred to as Naked Snake.
Yeah, Naked Snake is Big Boss.
V has come too.
Used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Yeah, Venom's just the medic that turns into fake Big Boss. He is the true Big Boss. You stop, drop, and roll to get rid of fire.
I'm trying to stop, drop, and roll to fucking stop the bleeding.
Ah.
Is that the best you can do?
I wish you could. I wish you could play as Solidus in Revengeance. That'd be cool. Just doing flame strikes across the ground.
That old man just kicked me in my fucking back.
Yeah. Old man's taller. You wish you would grow up to be this old man. Clone of the Big Boss.
Just gonna lay down.
You're not gonna take this lying down. That's gotta look really weird to
well, it doesn't matter.
Solidus. Is you just crouching every so often?
Yeah, because everything else in this game is totally fucking normal. Ow.
What? What happened?
I got stabbed.
He's almost dead. Why don't you turn your blade around and pummel him to death?
If you're to murder, I was told by my robot masters that I had to murder.
I think you were told to take him out. Murder, death, kill?
Murder, death, kill. Murder, 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 murder.
Booty, 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 booty all the way.
Murder, murder, murder. Hey, I beat the video game.
Yay! Don't turn off that controller. You still gotta look for Vamp.
Oh, you're right. You're totally right.
You know, 20 hours from now when this cutscene's over. And then the two samurais sheathed their blade, but only one of them was cut in half. Solidus doesn't know how to use the shells.
Solidus is a punk.
I assume you mean the 3 seashells. It's all about inserting them and then scooping it out or something.
Can I go to the washroom real quick?
Only if you know how to use the 3 seashells.
Sure, yeah, okay.
Do you want me to look for Vamp if it comes up? I doubt it will. We still gotta hear about...
30 minutes away.
Oh, we still gotta hear about the memes. I'm getting real tired. I need Barks Boy to link me a picture of something to keep me awake. At this point, I'm kind of down to dealer's choice. That's how Trump dies. Except it's gonna be a statue of Trump that he had built in his memory before he died. He's gonna get killed by young Trudeau. Was younger Raiden written into the chronology at all, like Liquid as White Mamba? I think in Metal Gear and or Metal Gear 2, you deal with Jack in Zanzibar Land, but I can't remember. Alternatively, in Acids, you might have a card that's Jack, but if that's, I think that's after MGS2, so it doesn't count. Raging Cricket's probably right. They probably didn't think of Raiden until MGS2, and then they had to kind of like shimmy him in there. Okay. Gotta make sure the controller doesn't go off so I can look for Vamp. How do I do zooming? There we go.
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you
where's
have to
Vamp?
carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point.
He's on the left side somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna be learning about memes
There's no
first.
such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction. What you
Yeah,
think
Gray
you see
Fox was,
is
or
only as
Frank
real as your
Yeager was
brain
in
tells you
Zanzibar
it is.
Land, that's for sure.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave
Again, I
behind
think
when I'm
Jack was
through?
just not thought
You can
of
tell other people about
until
having
now.
faith.
It's hard to say.
What we had faith in.
Kojima could have just pointed at a random character and
found
said
him
that that was
enough to fight
Raiden,
for.
and that
It's not
he was
whether
just
you
going
were
by a
right or
pseudonym
wrong,
at the
but how
time.
much faith you were willing to have. That
Like,
decides the future.
Billy,
Patriots are a kind of
or
ongoing
whatever,
fiction
and
too, come to think of it.
the Ghost Babel.
Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name.
Well, there you go, Raging Cricket.
Decide for myself?
One of those child
Whatever you
soldiers is
choose
probably
will be
Jack.
you.
I don't know if I can.
I know you didn't have much. in
Jack
terms of
sort of
choices this
represents
time,
like the
but everything you
the
felt,
youthful
thought about during this mission is yours. And
handing
what you
of the
decide to
torch
do with them is your choice.
in Metal Gear Solid,
You mean start over?
where we've been
Yeah.
dealing with this grizzly old rusty
A new
man
name,
for a while.
New memories.
But it's time for us to get that
Choose your own legacy.
that young
It's for you to
young
decide.
blood in.
It's up to you.
Just a skinny blonde boy with a katana. While Solid Snake was smoking,
By the way, what is that?
Raiden was practicing the blade. It's your name. Is it gonna say your name on it?
Nope, it's gonna say what it said at the time.
Fuck this story. Hey, that's apt now. Fuck this story.
Some things never change.
War has changed.
Some things don't change
Anyone
anymore.
you know?
Never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name. And my
Oh, there's
own
Riot, or
life.
there's
I'll find
Vamp.
something worth
You
passing
missed him.
on.
I saw him for a second.
Look at that ass.
I mean, like, everyone's all, like, weird and looking out over there, but, like, dude wearing fucking hells of, like, military gear, and other dude wearing techno ninja hells of military gear, also a sword, would probably fucking stand out.
You mean the skull suit? Oh man, Snake looks really weird now. His face.
Do you mean the bandana that's glitching out?
No, the bandana that's like pushing his eyes down to his nose.
Do you know where Liquid
All
went?
character models look fucking dumb in this game.
Did he head
Control
for the
F
Patriots?
suck.
Yeah.
Nope,
but I
don't know what you're
have
talking
a feeling
about.
They gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up. We have a better lead.
Bob there.
This is the list of all Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
What?
This virus is coded
What are
to
you
destroy
talking
only
about,
a specific
Snake?
part of GW, namely
What do you
the
mean we
information
gave him
about
the wrong
Patriot's
disc?
identity. Which means that there's
Damn,
a parameter
Snake,
coded
I
in
see.
here
I
that
went
defines
through
what
all of that.
information is.
GW was
Analyze
safe
the
all
code and
along.
you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first.
How much of this cutscene is real? Unfortunately, all of it.
You have to go talk to your girlfriend, who might or might not be a fucking artificial intelligence. I don't
Or
know.
who may or may not be a right fucking here. Rose? In her white power suit.
If I could rock a white power suit, I fucking would.
So was any of that actually Rose? Is this like when you have a dream about your significant...
I thought it was all Rose up until she says, "I have your baby," and then it like whoa, 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 whoa. And then like the Rose that talks afterwards is fucking fake GW Rose.
I have your baby in me, Giraffe.
I have your baby, Giraffe.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's my understanding that it's real Rose in this game. Eat the bird, eat the bird, eat the bird. It's real Rose in the game up until like the conversation between Jack and Rose glitches out when she says she has his baby. Like that's real Rose,
ask you something?
and then it turns into fucking AI fake bullshit Rose.
Oh, like she was
wouldn't know.
telling him some hard truths, and the AI was like, "Nope, we gotta
But
cut
we're
this
gonna
off.
find
Nope,
out
not
together,
today.
Aren't we?
He is not ready for some hard truths. We need him to fight GW."
Yeah.
By the way, Rose, I finally remembered what day it is.
See me for what I am, okay?
My girlfriend just sent me a text saying like she just woke up super early because her cat woke her up from snoring, and she realized that I'm still fucking awake playing these fucking games, and she's worried for me how long I've been up. Katya, if you're watching, I feel great. Never felt better. I've never felt better in my life.
Imagine finding Bill Clinton in
Do
a
you
power
remember
suit
this
dead in
place?
front of Capitol Hall.
That's not true.
Or
Please save
Capitol
me.
Hill.
Yeah, if you saw fucking former president just fucking splayed out
now.
dead wearing an armored ninja suit
Today
and
is
two
the day
swords,
I met you.
that's gonna make the news.
That'd be hard for
That's
Bill
it.
to explain.
It's pretty hard for the Clintons to explain, yeah.
I swear, it wasn't a sex thing.
Who do you think would be more likely to end up dead in front of Capitol Hall with a ninja suit and two swords, Clinton or George Bush? Junior.
Clinton. Definitely Clinton.
I think I
Bush
found
would be more
something
likely to
pass
show
along
up in
to
like a
the future.
cowboy hat and having a rifle.
Oh, I don't know, man.
All living things. work
Something
from
tells me
genes
that
to
just
their
falls
bond.
totally in line with
Are
the
you
Bush
talking about
doctrine.
the baby?
Yeah. Genes aren't the only
Go,
thing
young
that
Jeb.
matters.
You must fight for the family
Things
now.
aren't written into our
Oh,
DNA.
okay.
It's up
I
to
guess I
us
can do
to
that.
teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
Okay,
Okay.
About the
please clap.
environment,
If
our
George
ideas,
says so.
Our
I
culture.
guess I have to. I just want to
Poetry,
eat guacamole and play with
passion.
turtles.
I just wanted to be president because
joy.
my brother did it.
We'll tell them everything together.
I just wanted
Is
to
that
be as cool
proposal?
as George. I guess I'll go
This
practice
is
the
for your
blade.
ears.
The best timeline.
I just wanted to beat up blonde boys on top of Capitol Hill. Out of the wait, the two Clinton is indefinitely closer to being a weeb. Best analogy I heard for this scene is the ending of Inception, when the guy walks away from "Is this a dream?" test before he knows if it's real or not. It was meant to be are they in a VR or not until 4 is retconned it, or until 4 retconned it.
Hey guys, that's Metal Gear Solid 2. I didn't know Jennifer Hale did Emma.
Pardon?
I didn't know Jennifer Hale did Emma.
Yeah.
Alright, there you go.
She came in for the worst part.
When is Mei Ling in this game?
I don't know.
Oh,
Is she in the beginning when you... Can you call her in the beginning? Is she part of Philanthropy?
No, they talk a bit of shit about Mei Ling in the beginning, but they don't actually have her ever talk.
I don't know.
There's
Then.
got to be like a weird specific moment. I'm
Is
not
she
sure.
part of Foxhound?
No.
I don't know.
Someone's coming. Please
Oh,
please
secret call with Mei Ling during the tanker if you save with Otacon a bunch.
Okay, alright. I think Mike's here. Hey there, Sailor.
Oh, it's because when you save with Otacon on tanker, he keeps telling you really bad proverbs that aren't right. And then eventually Mei Ling calls in and calls him out for all of his terrible proverbs.
Please be careful about on the switch. Please don't step on the switch if you can't. If you can help it. That machine that's glowing right there that we've had the power switch fall off twice now.
Verge of Apathy, Metal Gear Rising should be sometime Friday. It's the last game we'll be playing.
Sometime around, like I'd say late morning Friday, maybe? Mid-morning Friday?
The best of the Metal Gears. Luckily, I think we've gotten the worst ones out of the way now.
Right, Mike?
Yeah, all the worst ones are all done. We're never gonna have to play any of them ever again.
Oh man, what's that shit on the floor right there? There's like a blinking screen with a bunch of crap all over it.
The joke's not funny if the chat can't see it.
I haven't even gotten to the best part yet.
What's that?
The last 2 hours of the game.
Oh, gas babble?
Gas babble, yeah. Gaseous babble. So I'm not hungover at all, and I'm concerned that means I'm either still drunk or that my body's just given up.
Survey says both.
Yes. Your body is in shock. It thinks it should be hungover, but there's still alcohol in it.
Can I get Pop Bear a bite of that bagel?
There's like a million of them at the FOB.
That's cool. I'm not at the FOB. I'm sitting right here. Want to take a bite of that there bagel? I just want a bite.
Yeah. Yaria says now Mike can play and I can sleep. Ghost Bagel. That one's solid.
That is a good one. I had an emotional roller coaster this morning. I was excited to just like make a lot of coffee and then bring it over my thermos. I made it, realized I left my thermos here. Slammed some coffee. Then I realized that my thermos was in my backpack, and it was just like it was all around this days off to a rip-roaring start for me. And I'm gonna play some Ghost Bagel. I did research some top-tier strats on how to not embarrass myself so much, but I'm still got the walkthrough queued up for the next little bit.
How long does this like Sleepless in Seattle go on for?
Listen, they filmed a lot of B-roll, alright? They were just gonna fucking throw it out.
Was it because did Kojima just like expense a trip to New York so he could film around?
Oh, absolutely.
And then he's like, well, I've got all my vacation footage. I might as well throw it in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. There's zero doubt in my mind that's what happened.
Or did he go to New York for vacation and then was trying to think of a way to expense it, so he took a bunch of B footage while he was there?
Mr. Kojima Goes to Washington.
I would watch that movie. Isn't it true, Senator, that you're technically a nanomachine-infested, fake-hearted monster who played football in college?
I could have gone pro too, you know. Just had a sad realization that this is the high point of my day.
It's all downhill from here.
It's all downhill from here. Thanks to you, buddy. Thank you.
I'm about ready to go to sleep.
Please don't leave me.
Well, I think Norris is sticking around for a bit until someone else relieves him of duty.
I'm here for the duration.
Well, I hope Bill gets up. Soon he does. Optimistically, I have about like an hour 45 left.
That sounds pretty fucking optimistic to me.
Apparently, Kojima did take the lead members of the development team to New York City for a research trip during MGS2's development. You can actually watch some of the footage they shot in the document of MGS2. I kind of want to watch the document of MGS2. It's been brought up a lot recently.
I also fucking love the fact that every time we have like a half idea or a half truth, there are actual geniuses in the chat. Who are just
yeah.
Like, no, like you guys know way more about this series we're fucking playing than we do, and I love you guys for it.
Like,
Thank you so much.
That's the best part about streaming, is that you can kind of just start saying shit, and people in the chat will correct you.
Yeah, this is the difference between podcasting, because podcast is about a week before we get feedback on our truths.
By then it's too late. We've already forgotten the question.
Yeah. They're like, you guys were wrong about this specific fact, and it's like, oh, I completely forgot that fact was
Yeah, fuck.
sin. President who?
Yeah. Wait, when the fuck did we talk about politics in fucking Colombia? I don't remember that at all.
Oh, we always talk about politics. What? The document of Metal Gear Solid 2 is actually an interactive PS2 disc that lets you mess with character models, location models, music and sound, etc. It's an interactive documentary. You can even see a bunch of cut content.
Did you just say documentary?
I did say documentary. I'm also very drunk and tired, so I think you can get off my back a little bit.
Mike, you're falling apart over there. Oh, I would love a mint.
Oh, wait. So is the scene of Arsenal crashing into Manhattan actually available?
Is it?
On the document of MGS2? Oh, it's not a cutscene, but you can fly through it. So it's just a still frame of Arsenal gear crashing through the Twin Towers?
That's a fucking scene. Wonder why that one got canceled.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Now for the stinger. Ocelot knew that he was being fooled all along. Am I wrong?
This isn't even the stinger. This is just Snake giving some snakeisms. Well, we watch Kojima's holiday footage.
Music, literature, and movies. What we've seen,
Memes.
heard, felt.
Now,
Anger, joy, and sorrow.
why did they need to go to New York for research?
That's what I live for.
None of this game takes place in New York.
A little bit takes place in New York's bridge.
And let
Like,
our children
yeah.
read our messy and sad
Well,
history
isn't the reason they were gonna have it crash into New York, but I thought that might be a little.
Well, it does crash
insane.
into New York. Arsenal does crash into New York.
I thought it was DC. They talk about Capitol Hill, isn't that?
No, it's
come to an end sometime.
It's like the federal building in New York. It crashes into New York. It's not Washington. I keep saying Capitol building because I'm lazy and I forget the actual name, but it does crash into New York. Their entire plan is to fucking like drop a bomb like in the lower atmosphere around New York to fuck up all their electronics and turn it into some sort of fiefdom. Or at least that's one of the things that's said about the plans for this game, because the plans keep changing every 16 seconds.
At what point? Okay, and serious question though. At what point do you think this insanity all happened because of 9/11, and they're like, oh, we can't just drop a bomb on New York?
This game was supposed to come out like first week of October 2001. So like the only thing they really did because of 9/11 is they took out a scene at the very end where Arsenal was crashing into New York, and apparently it crashed through a bunch of like major buildings, including I think the two towers. So when you're at the very end, there's a scene where like Arsenal gear is like crashing through a bay, and then it just weird hard cuts to Solidus and like Jack just whoa off Arsenal gear onto like the final boss federal building area. There's a scene that was supposed to be there that they had to hard cut out because
It looked a bit bad.
it was a bad time 2 weeks after 9/11 to have a fucking video of a big dumb thing crashing through. I fucking cut fucking 2.5 hours off of last year.
It's good because I'm gonna build that back up.
All right, I gotta fucking. It's been a while since I played. Controller turned
again?
off. Yeah, I did.
That one will do that.
It'll do that.
All right. Ooh, Panther.
Panther.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
The game was actually conceived because of the Metallica v. Napster lawsuit. It gave Kojima the whole controlling the sharing of information premise.
I could see that.
That's rad.
Did you guys get right in the feels when Solidus was talking about how there's just so much garbage out there these days?
There is like
Or
there are a
Patriots?
number of things that are said at the end of this fucking game where it's just like, oh shit.
This is 2016.
This is hitting a little bit too close to home. All right. When you guys unplugged the PC and put it into the monitor, did you unplug it from the Elgato?
I didn't do anything.
God damn it! All right.
I don't know how any of this works.
I think the answer is yes.
You just hand me the controller and I play the game.
So I think if you unplug it from the monitor into the Elgato, you can swap it on the computer. Yep. So what'd you guys think about Metal Gear Solid 2?
It's a video game.
So I tuned in this right before I went to bed last night, and we had lost about like 30 viewers from the time that Bill started that story to the time that he finished. And like, good on you, viewers.
We also did have the stream cache crash out.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that might actually be the bigger reason why.
Oh.
But
Also, he was retaining 60+ members for the.
We appreciate the feedback on garbage like that and whether it should or should not be a part of this
fuck
going
you,
forward.
Mike. We got extra donations for him to read that. And he retained viewers while he was reading that. The viewers clearly spoke. They want more Fuda MLC fanfics throughout the night.
All right.
All right, you guys entertain the chat. It's gonna take me a second.
Yeah, so if you were with us last night, we had some problems with this game, and the problems may have been the quit game and continue game button are astoundingly close to one another on the game over screen, and you know, it's a mistake that really anyone could have made.